Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is a follow-up video to what I did last year around this time. I did a video called 20 products I want to try in 2020. So it's a year later. Did I try those products? Did I not get to try those products? If I did try those products, what did I think about those products? Do I still plan on getting the ones I didn't get? Let's find out. I pulled everything from that video and we'll go through it. I'll explain some I didn't get the exact thing, but I did try the company, that kind of stuff. I do. So the first thing in 2020 that I wanted to try that I did kind of get to try, not the actual set, but I had not tried Divina shadows in 2020. So these are my Divina shadows up here, and these 3 rows right here, and then these mattes over here. So what I had said that I wanted to try in 2020 was the exploders. Well, the exploders had been sold out through 2020 most of the time. I think that they restocked them, but I didn't catch it in time. But what I did try, which I wanted to try anyways, was their sugar drops. And so I did get their whole set there, the sugar drop set, and I absolutely love Divina shadows. Like, of course, like I just kept buying, right? And so the sugar drop ones are amazing toppers. They make great highlighters. There's different hues. They have the white base with the different hues. They just add to a look and just make it pop. Some of their shifter shades are absolutely gorgeous. Like, you can't go wrong with Divina. They're amazing. So yes, yes, and more yes. And I'll continue, and I'll probably still try to get the exploders too at some point whenever I see them go on sale, for sure. Okay, on to the next. I don't think I need this anymore. Let's get this out of the way. On to the next thing. The next thing I talked about in that video was Linda Hallberg, the eye brush set that Linda Hallberg carries. I didn't get it. I didn't realize when I don't think, I mean, maybe I thought maybe I'd make payments on it or something, but that eye set is so expensive. So maybe one of these days, I love brushes, but I just don't know. Like, it's so hard for me to think that those brushes are going to be that much better than anything else that I own to pay that kind of price. So maybe eventually I know that I can get it through Beautylish and make payments on it. So maybe that's what I'll do. I don't know. But we'll see if 2021 brings me the Linda Hallberg brushes set. So we'll see. Okay. So the next one was a specific palette that I said that I wanted to try. Because some of these I had tried the brands, but we were just looking at the specific item. So if it was a palette or something that I had not tried from that brand, it could be put in there. And this particular one, I hadn't tried the brand or the palette, but the palette that I wanted was the Oh Abby and Spoiled Cosmetics palette. And I don't know if they even carry it anymore, but I looked for it, couldn't get it. It was sold out. So I never got that palette, but I did get a couple of palettes from Spoiled Lips Cosmetics. And the first one that I got was the Dear Diary, and it looks like this here. It's a cute palette. And then I also got the Spoiled palette, and I really love this too. And there's that there. And I like their shadows pretty well. Like, there's nothing wrong with them. I was on like their monthly program or whatever. Like, I signed up for monthly palettes, but I decided to kind of save that money, and so I haven't gotten any more. And like, as far as these go, like, I want to quit saying like, you know, this here has a different color story and then this one here, but also, you know, they can be kind of similar too. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know how many of these palettes that I'd want. I'd have to get something that looked a little bit different. The one that was on this, hopefully I have this put up so you can see it, but it was different from these two that I that I already own from Spoiled Lips Cosmetics. So maybe if I can find that palette again, maybe I'll try that again in 2021. Okay, so the next thing was I had put in there shifters from Alien Cosmetics. Come to find out, the shifters that they put was these pigments, but also some glitters. And I didn't know it. I had already ordered that when I did the video. I just didn't realize that that's what they were talking about with shifters. I guess one of these is considered a shifter, which it's like a glitter, but it has kind of a shifting, look to it. It has like yellows. It's very pretty. Like I need to do more looks with this. I forget how pretty this is. And then it had these little pigments in these jars, and that's what it was. I thought maybe it was a palette in the video, and I'm going to link this video down below so that if you're interested in seeing what I talked about in that video, you can. And so this is their shifters. It's pretty. And then there's like this white dusty one that shifts pink. And it's really pretty. Like, that's a really pretty highlight. So that one was a go. So then the next one on the list was the Touch of Glam multi-dimensional eye toppers. And I didn't try these. I didn't try this brand or any of these. So maybe that is something that I need to try in 2021. The Touch of Glam. And then I'm not quite sure why I didn't. Because I actually put them in twice. So they were like 2 of my out of my 20 items, they were 2. One was the multi-dimensional eye toppers, and then the second one was the bundle of the Princess Limited Edition 9 Duochrome multi-dimensional eyeshadow bundle holographic palette. And so I didn't get that either. But maybe that's what I need to try for 2021. I don't know. We'll see. So I did not get 2 of those. So, yeah. So there's quite a few so far that I did not try that I wanted to try in 2020. And then the next thing, though, I did try. Super excited about that. And that was on my list was the jeweled multi-chromes, the jeweled ones. And I got them right up here from Cleona. And so I was super duper excited that I have those a part of my collection, and I have more coming on the way. So yes, I did get to try those in 2020. Super excited about that. Have more of them coming in 2021. Yes. Very, very happy that I tried that. And then the next one I didn't get. It is the Glam and Glow palette by Clarity Cosmetics. And I could not find this palette either. After I made the video, I was like, by the time I was actually shopping, trying to get my 2020 items, like it was gone. And so I never got to try this palette. So maybe I'll be able to find that palette. I don't know, but I'll be on the hunt for it. Maybe I'll try it in 2021. Okay, the next item I did get to try. I was so excited. And the next item that was on my list for that year was Terra Moon Cosmetics. And I wanted to try the Iridescent Chameleons. And that is these here, and they are just gorgeous. They're a lot like the Divina Sugar drops. It's X-ray. It's so pretty. Terra Moon has a great formula. This pink one. Kind of washed out, but it's like a really pretty pink rose gold. So, so pretty. These shadows are amazing. Yeah. So pretty. Terra Moon knows how to make some shadows for sure. So super excited that I got to try those. And then the next thing was a highlighter, the Kaleidos Moon Cruiser. And it is in shade Space Age. And that was the one that I wanted to try from the video. And it is a beautiful highlighter with kind of a purplish blue undertone to it. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Love this highlighter. So glad that I got it. So glad I tried it. And then the next one on the list I did not get, and it was from Kaleidos. And it was the Lip Tonic Lip liquid lip or the lip gloss that Kaleidos carries. And so it was just their lip line is what I wanted to try, and I have not tried it yet. I don't know why I haven't ordered it. I've ordered some palettes, but I just haven't tried their lip product yet. So that's something that I will have to look into doing the next time I place an order. Okay, and then the next thing is the LeLePosh Cosmetics Glimmer Gels. And I got these. So these are the Glimmer Gels. And I absolutely love LeLePosh Cosmetics. I have their multi-chrome glitter gels that just came out. They have some wonderful, wonderful products. But these were not my favorite. They're not my favorite. It's just hard to get it to, I don't know. I just can't get it to really show up on an eye look the way I want it to. Like, I can get it to rub into my skin and look like really pretty shimmer. Like, that's really, really pretty. But it's probably user error. Most of the time I can get most anything to work, but this has been kind of a challenge for me. And I've had glitter gels before, so I'm going to still keep playing with them and figuring it out. Even like using it for an inner corner, like I use stuff for inner corner all the time. This just doesn't look as good as an inner corner. I just don't know. I've got to find out. There has to be something because it really is beautiful. I just got to figure out how to place it the best on the eye. It may be a good lip topper, but I want to use them on the eye. Okay, so the next item is something from LeLePosh that I wanted to try at that time, but now you guys know this because I use it all the time, and she doesn't have it on our website anymore. We've got to sign a petition that she brings this back, okay? So if you guys are up to signing a petition, let's do it, okay? So, I don't know, she'll probably laugh at us and go, nice petition, guys. I'm just kidding. Rhubarb Bay from LeLePosh was something I wanted to try in 2020, and I did, and I fell in love with it, and it's, pretty far gone, and let's see here. Get a small amount out. I just wish you could see the gorgeousness. It's not that much green. I mean, it looks green there, but it's like this beautiful, shifty goodness. If you see this in person, you'll fall in love. It has purples and pinks, and it has purples, pinks, greens, blues. It looks neon, like when it hits light. It's just gorgeous. There we go. Up close and personal. But Rhubarb Bay is gorgeous. Gorgeous. It's probably one of those ones where she is just using her magic to create something and then don't remember how she made it. Because she's that freaking good where she can just go, boom, there you go. There's magical goodness for your eyes. Okay, so that was one that I did get that I love. The next one is P. Louise. And it was so funny because in the video I had said, I want to try P. Louise. I've never tried any P. Louise. And I was like, I don't know if I want a nude one or a colored one or what, but I just want to try it because I've never tried it before. Well, I got a nude one. I got a white one. I got a black one. I got a baby blue one. Can't forget the purple one. A green one and a pink one. So there you go. I tried me some P. Louise in 2020 and I love it. So I am glad that I branched out and got the P. Louise to try. And then the next one would be a palette I tried. A palette that I was so excited about, and I ended up returning it. It was a nightmare. I had never tried anything from Pinky Rose Cosmetics, so I didn't know what to expect, but I do know that there are some palettes that they carry that are really good that everybody loves. Well, this one was the Lightning Stormy palette. It was awful. It was so bad. And it hard panned. The glitters wouldn't even come out of the pan. It was awful. Like, I've never ran across a palette so bad in my entire life. When I reached out to them, I told them what was going on with this palette. And they were just like, sorry about your luck. And I was just like, I cannot believe with this many issues that you would say something like that, because there's something wrong with this palette. Like, I can't even make an eye look with it. Like, it won't even go on my eyes. And so finally they did come around and at least I said, I don't even want a refund. Just let me send this back to you so you can see what I'm talking about, and just let me get something else with my money in your store. Like, I don't even want my money back. I just want to be able to I want to try something else out so that I don't have this bad taste in my mouth with your company. You know what I mean? And they did. After like really being kind of not so nice, they finally came around and did that for me, gave me store credit. I sent that palette back so they could see it. And lo and behold, that palette went on major clearance after that. So they completely liquidated that out of their stock afterwards. It was a collab with Riley Rose. And so that may have something to do with it, because with my credit, I went on ahead and got the bundle. So I spent more money than my credit. So you're welcome, Pinky Rose. No, I'm just kidding. But I just had faith that these were going to be good palettes. And they were great, 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 wonderful palettes. And I love them. And they're pigmented and they're beautiful and they perform. And I can put the eyeshadow on my eyes where it belongs. And so it was exactly what I thought. It was just that palette. It was a defective palette. Like, sometimes that happens. I don't know. All I know is that, like, I can put just about anything on my eyes and make it work. But if it just doesn't even come out of the pan, I can't do anything with that. So these are amazing. So Pinky Rose, definitely, yes, love that trilogy palette, the palette trilogy. The other thing that I had mentioned is that I had never, in 2020, at the beginning of 2020, I had never tried any Melt Cosmetics. So Melt Cosmetics were on my radar. I kept saying radar throughout that whole video, and I will link that, like I said, down in the description box if you want to watch it. It was a year ago. And I had mentioned in the video that I really wanted to try the Melt Impulsive palette. I just thought it was absolutely beautiful. I love the color story. It's really grungy. It's really beautiful. This was my first Melt Cosmetics palette. I like it. I don't love it. I don't think that the colors worked as good as I was expecting. They swatch good, but on the eyes, they just didn't perform really, really well. The shimmers didn't perform really well. Like, that is just, I just was not, that one's pretty. I haven't used that one. I need to use it more. But the look that I created, the few times that I've used it, I just wasn't as impressed with it as I thought I was going to be. Maybe I just need to keep playing with it. I'll probably come up with a look that I absolutely love with it, because it really is a color story that I do enjoy. So I did try that, and then I threw an extra one in there because I had said that I had seen, or I threw in a couple of extra ones. So under the Melt umbrella, I wanted to try this one. I had been seeing, this is when this Melt Smoke Session palette had came out, and I had saw Clara Barrera use it. I had seen all these people that I know using it, and they were creating these beautiful looks, because at first I didn't think I wanted it, but then I started seeing all these beautiful looks. I was like, I gotta have it. And I'm so glad I did, because I really do enjoy this palette. So I was glad that I picked that up and gave that one a try. And so I did get that one. And then I mentioned another one that I ended up getting. And it was the Melt Muerte palette. And that one looks like this here. And I absolutely love this color story. It just speaks to me. It's beautiful. I love it, love it, love it. And I did say in the video that I wasn't too interested in the Vita palette, but I ended up getting it anyways because I just love how these stick together and form one palette. So I got both. And so I did pick up a few, just a few Melt Cosmetics palettes, that's for sure. And then the next one on the list is, I didn't get. The next one on the list I didn't get. Not because I didn't buy it, but because it never came out. In 2020, Tati had announced that she was going to make her second palette. She was going to release it in February or January or February, somewhere in there. Well, she never did. COVID hit, some personal things hit with her, all the drama hit with her, and she didn't release her palette. So I never got it. But I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting, Tati. I want your second palette. Like, it's so funny in that video, like I was saying I was going to save my birthday money to get that palette, and like, it never came. And then the next one was the Blush Tribe Hasina 2 palette, which is absolutely gorgeous, but Blush Tribe went out of business. She reopened under a new name. But this is the Blush Tribe palette and the Hasina 2, and it is gorgeous. I love this palette. I really do. I really love this palette. It's gorgeous. It just really is. It makes some amazing looks. The next item is not a palette. The next item was a ColourPop Piggy Bank. So I had tried ColourPop before, of course, but I had not tried this shade. This is one of my favorite shades. I had seen so many people do looks with Piggy Bank, and I was like, I have to get that shade. And I did. I got it, and I'm so glad I did. The next one was, I hadn't tried any Glam Light at that point in 2020. And so I said, I want to dabble in some Glam Light. And then the first and the one that had caught my eye the most that I wanted to start it out with was the one that I did actually start out with and get hooked on, the Cake Palette. Love this, and I absolutely love the packaging with the little oven that opens up and the palette comes out. It's just adorable. Got to keep it in the oven. It's so cute. So cute. I love it so much. That was the end of it. That was my 20 products plus a few little extras that I threw in there. Some of them never came out. Some of them were duds, and some of them I have not even tried yet. So what do you guys think? Do you have any suggestions of what I should try in 2021? I'm getting ready to do a collab about brands I want to try. But do you have any items that you know that I don't have that you think that I should try? Would you tell me down in the comments below if you think that there's something I should try? And I will try to get it and do a video on it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little recap of the video that I did before. I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I hope that you guys all have a blessed day. Take care. Bye-bye.
I gave you my heart.